Hello, it's Jonathan Worsley, Chairman of Bench, and I'm delighted to be here at our studio, the studio at the Draycott Hotel in central London, a partnership with the Mantis Collection, where we're conducting a number of interviews. And today I have Sophie Le Ray, who's the founder and CEO of Will Forum and also recently of Eve List. Sophie, so good to have you with us. Thank you for joining.
Thango for inviting me.
Well, Sophie, listen, it's really good to have you here. Wish you were here actually physically with me, but there we go. You're in the south of France. Actually, I would prefer to be in the south of France.
We can do a studio here.
Exactly. Well, listen, very briefly, I want you to tell me all about the Will Talks coming up, which will lead obviously to the Will Forum when we can all get together again physically, but the Will Talks is a virtual event and we're hosting one very soon.
Yes, we are hosting the first one on March 18, and I suggest all of you to register on willforum.com. Well, the Will Talks is a long lunch, bite-size series of discussion. So it's about 2 hours, two very short session of 30 minutes, one with an inspirational speaker, someone who has broke the mold or who has changed, who has been a game changer in his industry or her industry, and another one who is a panel, a conversation moderated on a specific subject. It can be science, it can be women in sports, it can be something more leadership wise, like trying to work on building an inclusive environment in your corporation. It can be this type of subject. And then it's followed by 2 breakouts that are purely about asking the questions that you've always wanted to ask to the speaker. So it's 30 minutes as well with the speaker of both sessions. You choose and you attend and you shoot your questions, and the speaker is there just for you to answer to those questions. So we're going to try to make it as interactive as possible. Obviously, it's not a physical event, but it will be still a lot of fun. I hope so.
That's fantastic. And you know, it's so nice for us too, because we come from the hospitality industry, and it's great to be, you know, moving out into other sectors and working with you now on a partnership basis with women in leadership. So that's thrilling for us. It really is, Sophie.
Thank you.
So this is going to be a monthly event, virtual event that we're going to be using on our platform, which is tried and tested through Hospitality Tomorrow series over the past year, and leading to hopefully a physical event later in the year. Is that the plan?
Yes, it is. Hopefully COVID will give us a break and we can do an event where we can actually repeat the same type of format, but have as well the possibility to network, to learn from many different streams, to meet people that we would never meet because they come from different industries as well, which is that's one of the exciting thing about Will, is you meet men and women from totally different backgrounds, totally different regions, totally different industries, but people that have the same, I guess, the same objective, the same desire to see more, to see gender parity driving growth into their organization.
Right, and plenty of innovation and spark.
Absolutely.
With my green screen here, of course. That's tremendous. And for delegates, it's free to attend. How do they register?
Willforum.com. WIL-forum.com.
Okay, fantastic. And just give us an insight as to one of the speakers joining us in September. Joining us in March.
In March, yeah. In March, it will be Vibha Bakshi, a film director and producer from India, who has made amazing documentaries about gender violence in India. It sounds a bit scary, but it's really fascinating. And she's an amazing person as well, and a great person to ask questions as well about how, you know, the film production industry works and how she got there. She came from journalism and into documentary, and production. And then the second session will be about challenging the status quo in boardrooms. So we will have two very experienced women on the subject. One is the CEO of Lazard Asset Management in the Middle East, and as well one of the founders of the 30% Chapter Club. So she's extremely versed into this topic for a long time. And the other one is a woman who founded a program to help women reaching board level and to be nominated in board level in the GCC in Dubai, actually. So it will be very different topics, as you can see. You have the possibility to listen to, obviously, to both, to watch both, and then you choose a breakout session where you ask your question to one or the other.
You know, I must say it's so exciting for us as a small business as well to stretch and you know, hear from these amazing speakers outside of our industry, because that just enriches certainly our industry, the hospitality industry. So really exciting. Great to have this new series with you. Is there anything that we need to let the audience know at this stage?
Join us, and
Join us.
mainly remember it's not a women event. It's open to men and women, because this conversation is a conversation we must have together. There's space for everyone in the world, in the economy, and reaching. I mean, having the objective of reaching gender parity is something that must be at the heart of anyone interested in growth and innovation, not just women.
Excellent. And I certainly look forward to learning more about the whole impact that you're making through Eve List as well, and the research that you're doing there. So, but more of that at the Will Talks. So, Sophie, thank you so much for joining us. Look forward to seeing you for our first talk in March, and thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.